Hi students, I hope everyone's doing really well. I just went to Amazon.com and ordered a chicken and an egg. I'll let you know which one comes first. Okay, we're going to continue on with homework 6 here. And if you recall last time, what we did, in the last video, what we did was we linked together our 3 pages. Okay, our history page allowed us to go to get information about either the Declaration of Independence or the U.S. Constitution. We also put backlinks to go back to that page. In this video, one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to link our Declaration and Constitution pages to some external web pages that are going to give more information about those things, but they aren't pages that we created, they're pages which are already on the web. So we're going to link to those. It's basically the same a link as we did before, a tag as we did before, except in this case we're going to type in a URL to link to instead of a local file. So let's go ahead and start working on that. I'm back over in Notepad++, the same situation I was at the end of the last video. I have my links in there to go. I have my link here on the image in this Constitution page to go back to the main history page. And I also already have the text in there, which I want to be my link to the external web page, information on the U.S. Constitution. And we're going to bracket that with our A tag so that we can go to that particular page. And it's kind of the same start, A, href equals, but now instead of going to a local page, we're going to go to a web page. So we indicate that by putting the web address here, the URL, which starts out with https:// and then we're going to have our URL in here, which this is on the US History website. So it's www.ushistory.org, that's the organization, / and then documents, because this is a member of their group of document web pages, / and then we're going to have constitution.htm. And close the quote, close the bracketing tag, or the less than with a greater than. And you notice it's .htm. This is another web page which we're going to. I'm going to hit the enter key here just to give us some room. So that's opening that bracketing A tag. We're going to bracket this text over here, so we need to close the bracket /A at that point. So we now should, if we click on this text, go to the U.S. Constitution page. So I'll go back over to my set of files here, and I'll double click on the Constitution. And it now shows that there's a link on that particular text, and if I click on it, it's going to the Constitution information page from ushistory.org. Now, I don't, of course, have a back button to go back here to my pages, but I'll hit the Chrome back button and go back. Now I want to go back over to Notepad++ and do basically the same thing for the Declaration of Independence. Again, I already have text that I want to click on to go to that particular page, so I'm going to bracket that with an A tag. So again, it's A href equals and quote https:// and now the website www.ushistory.org / and again we can make a mistake here / declaration. Close the quote, close the A bracket. So I left off the G in .org here, and of course I'm thinking that's not going to work, but we'll try it out. And then I also have my bracketing after the text that I want to click on to go to that page. And again, I'll save my information, go back over to my set of files, and open up the Declaration page. And the link is showing up, the underlined link there when I point at it. The pointer finger comes up, I click on that, and of course it's not working. It's saying that site cannot be reached. So at this point you'd say, well, there's something wrong with my link. I'll go back over to Notepad++ and say, oh yeah, I did misspell that part of the web address. So I'll add my G, save one more time, refresh, and now we're getting the information associated with that. Okay, and hit back. There's one last thing that we want to do to finish homework 6, and that is, you notice there's a picture over here on the Declaration of Independence page. I want my text to scroll around that. Also, if I go over to my Constitution page, I have this back arrow there. I might like that on the right hand side of the screen. It's pretty easy to do that just in the image tags. For those, we're going to add an extra attribute and a value. So let's go back, and I'm already in the Declaration page, and here's my image that I want my text to flow around. All I need to do is to align that image. So I'm going to add an attribute called align and assign it the value left, because I want that at the left side of the screen. Okay. Similarly, I'm going to go over to the Constitution page, and this image over here at the bottom, which is the back pointer, I want that to be aligned to the right. So I just put align equals right and save that document. I bet I didn't save the declaration. I'll do that also. And now I'll go back in, and I think my whole project is now done. I'm going to hit the back arrow to go back to my main page, click on my Declaration of Independence. It goes to the Declaration of Independence page, and you see that this image is now aligned left. I can go back to the home page, click on the Constitution, and we see that the back arrow is aligned right. It's on the right hand side of the screen. And click back, and I can test my whole set of web pages here. I see that those back arrows worked okay. I can make sure my external link works in the Declaration page. I can go to my Constitution, make sure my external link works, go back to the Constitution page, and finally use my arrow to go back to the main page. And it looks like all my links are working, my text looks good, and I'm done with homework 6. So if you get this far, what you want to do is you want to take that folder with all your stuff in it and zip it, right mouse click on it and send to zip file, and then submit that in the homework 6 area, and you'll be all done. Looking forward to seeing you, or talking to you anyways, with the next videos for homework, for our next homework assignment, which is homework 7. Actually, we're going to be doing our HTML web project first. So that's what the next set of videos are going to be about. So see you then.